All right, hey everybody. I want to see if I can finish a shorter video today because that Zenshi review I did yesterday just took my whole day. So I guess this morning or last night, the trailer for Jurassic World Rebirth, aka Jurassic Park number 7 came out, and I want to say everyone's initial reaction was a big meh. Like, I didn't even hear about this until Scarlett Johansson was on my TV smugly bragging that she did so good in this one, and apparently she was like personally owning this Jurassic Park movie. And then I was like, is the trailer out? And then my friends were like, yeah, it's out. It just doesn't look so good. So I was like, oh shit, I better watch it. Okay, so trailer starts off in a Jurassic Park looking museum with a nerdy scientist getting teamed up with Scarlett Johansson, who's this like elite Navy SEAL mercenary type person. And they're on this vaguely secret mission to steal dinosaur blood from the biggest dinosaurs to make a dinosaur blood cocktail that will apparently be the cure to cancer or some bullshit like that. Probably the first and most controversial topic of the trailer is that for whatever reason, they're traveling to a new island, a brand new dinosaur island, a different island that is supposedly the test training island used to test out the original Jurassic Park. Now, isn't that the same premise as Isla Sonar from The Lost World? Isn't this the same premise from the second movie? Okay, so big sidebar here. If this movie is set on Isla Sonar, the island we haven't seen since The Lost World, and the general premise here is what the hell happened to that island, then that's actually a cool twist, and I approve of that. However, if this movie is set on a different island, then I'm very annoyed. So, Isla Nublar, Isla Sonar are part of these island chains called the Five Deaths. In the movies, they've been very clear that the other 3 islands definitely don't have dinosaurs on them. However, in the video games, they've been like, nah, just kidding. Those islands actually have a couple of dinosaurs on them too. It's just not an impressive population, or there's like some other crazy twist that like people live there and they all died and now it's spooky. Now, because the video games did it first, I'll be very annoyed if it's one of the other Isla sisters, but I can accept that because it's an old video game plot. However, if it's just some brand fucking new additional dinosaur island that they completely made up for this movie on like the other side of the world, then fuck that, I'm mad. Anyway, back to the trailer. Overall, this trailer looks a lot more expensive than the last 2 Jurassic Park movies. Like J5 was mostly just, oh no, a dinosaur is in this haunted house. And then J6 was just like, oh no, we can't get out of this biosyn donut and there's locusts everywhere. At least this one, they're back outside. They're back fighting dinosaurs. For some reason, they're in an Aztec temple. That doesn't make sense, but whatever, it's fun. It looks at least a lot more fun and a lot more expensive than the last 2 movies, so that's good. I see there's another pterodactyl attack, which J6 tried to do, but it didn't really do it well, so yeah, it didn't really linger on it long enough to be satisfying, so I guess they can do that again. Oh, and of course, they brought their kid with them because that's another critical piece of the formula. The dinosaur has to scare some kids, otherwise it's not scary enough. And what the fuck is this thing in the tube? Is this like a hybrid monster dinosaur? Is this King Kong? Is this Mewtwo? What the fuck's going on here? Are they finally doing hybrid monster dinosaurs? I mean, yeah, I guess they did that one hybrid monster dinosaur in like Jurassic World, but I guess they're doing like some more shit on top of that. Okay, I will say the final scene they teased at the end of the trailer, that at least looks cool. They're on a boat. They're fighting the Mosasaur. It looks like it's going for that Godzilla Jaws energy we've had lately with like all these like boat action movies. And fighting the Mosasaur, that's actually really cool because the Mosasaur has been this unexplored plot hole for 2 movies now, and I'm glad they're finally dealing with that. It's also like really the only like direct connection to like the original Jurassic World movie. So, okay. In conclusion, yeah, I'm going to see this movie because these movies are always somewhat a little interesting. I'm super indifferent to the cast. Scarlett Johansson has just never been impressive for me, and no one else seems to be famous aside from her. The overall plot with like the blood collection completely sounds dumb. Maybe they can make it sound less dumb in the final movie. Maybe they're like trying to like save somebody's life or there's like a good reason why they're doing it. But overall, the way the trailer posits it, it sounds dumb. I'm super mad that we're now 2 movies away from J5's super dumb twist that the dinosaurs escaped and got everywhere and like ran over America. Like, we still have not had a movie about that twist, and that's really the movie I actually want to see. Honestly, I'm super mad about that the more I think about it because like J5 super set up this really cool idea that the next movie was going to be all about dinosaurs everywhere in the world causing chaos, a potential apocalyptic event, and then they just like ignored it for fucking locusts And then here we have a second chance to get into that shit. And nah, they're ignoring it again and just going back to a new island. Like, the more I think about that, the angrier I get. Like, you can't set up something that big and then just ignore it and brush it away like that. What the fuck, movie? If anything, it kind of feels like they're going backwards on this one. It feels like this is the plot for the unutilized Jurassic Park 4 that ended up getting shelved to make Jurassic World instead. Okay, so secret history here. In the unmade Jurassic Park 4, Spielberg wanted to do a pretty fucked up story about these hideous dinosaur human abominations and like go full Resident Evil with this shit, like show like the full horrors of like genetic engineering gone wrong. But the studio was too against it and thought it was like too wild. So eventually the idea got talked down until it ended up just being the Indominus Rex in the final Jurassic World. But then in this trailer, I see this hideous tumor gorilla thing in this red Mewtwo tank, and I think, oh fuck, maybe they're gonna actually give Spielberg his fucked up dino human hybrid movie. So I'm wondering if this is just the Jurassic Park 4 script reutilized, because the only connection I can see to the World movies is just that Mosasaur callback. Also, this is completely random, but I feel like I gotta bring up the AI generated trailer for this movie, which came out a few months ago, which I think for anything really took the hype out of the sales for the real trailer this week. It made people instantly kind of biased towards the real one because the AI trailer was just so bad that people thought that was the real trailer. The funniest thing about the AI trailer, though, is like I'm very impressed that they got the look of the characters down as real as they could be. And then the AI trailer also somehow hypes that Scarlett Johansson was going to be secret agent dinosaur woman, and that's the plot of the movie. I don't think that's going to be the plot of the real movie, but yeah, if the real movie actually does deal with dinosaur human hybrids, that would be kind of interesting, I guess. Although I think that's like kind of way out of left field, and I don't know if general audiences want to see that weird shit. Anyway, overall, it would take a lot to get me to outright boycott this film, so I'm still going to see it. But yeah, so far, after this trailer, the cast looks lame. The action does look like it's more impressive than the last two movies. It does seem like they're trying a little bit harder on this one, but I don't know. Overall, I guess this film just looks okay right now. I'm still super, super annoyed, though, that they still haven't done like a movie dealing with the consequences of all the dinosaurs escaping in J5. Like, this movie should have just been like Jurassic World Eats the World, or like America versus all the fucking dinosaurs that escaped 2 movies ago. I feel like that plot line really needs to be settled and addressed before they like just go back to Island Adventures again. So overall, I'm more mad than anything that they still haven't like satisfyingly addressed what the fuck happened to all those dinosaurs that escaped and like ran over the Midwest. I mean, like J6 dealt with it for like 10 minutes, but like not in a satisfying manner. So yeah, that's not great. Okay, so that's everything I think I have to say about Jurassic Park 7. Wow, I can't believe we're already up to Jurassic Park 7. Did you ever believe we'd get here? What do you guys think about this? Do you like Scarlett Johansson? Do you hate Scarlett Johansson? Do you think this looks better than the last one? Did you give up on the franchise because the last one was so bad? Also, the last one was supposed to be the last one, so they lied to us because here's another one. All right, yeah, that's everything I think I have to go over. Let me know what you think. Good night.